When you say we teach the pagan mythology, I never grew up reading that other than, I went to Pensacola Christian Academy, got a great education, Christian education. I didn't read a lot of I didn't read what I was supposed to read anyway, let's just face it, okay? But what they assigned me to read. But I don't remember reading a lot of the classics in that way and discussing them. We did read lots of stories and had lots of things that we read and discussed through the Abeka book program. But I love the classical education that you're a part of because it pushes that. But give us, 60 seconds.
Okay, here's the problem in a nutshell. Okay, look, I am very, very appreciative of the fundamentalists 100 years ago who fought against Darwinism. And we still need to fight against Darwinism. But those brave and, strong Christians made a categorical error. They decided we're going to fight for the Bible on your secular humanist grounds. We accepted their idea that if something is not scientific and logical in the modern sense of the word, it's not true. Now, I believe the Bible has a lot to tell us about science, but it's not a science textbook and never was meant to be. We have got to stop fighting on their ground. We made the same mistake, and Battle for the American Mind is very brave in saying this. There are a lot of great Christian schools out there that they are well-meaning, they're working hard, they're giving of themselves, but they don't realize that they're not changing the pedagogy. Basically, they're offering a modern secular education with chapel. We need to rethink it all and stop being controlled by the social sciences, which are completely secular humanists. There are good believing social scientists, but the study itself is completely undergirded by secular humanists and even anti-Christian sometimes. We need to take back education. We do it sometimes with homeschooling. We do it with classical Christian schools. There are what are called public charter schools. Now, it's a little bit scary because it's still statewide, but that's a good place to start. They're called classical charter schools. My daughter teaches at a classical charter. My son teaches at a classical Christian. So we're very much part of this. We've got to do everything we can, but it starts in the home. It starts with the conversations we have at our dinner table, Eric, what we instill in our children. And look, okay, if we want to know why our children listen to crap on the radio, then we have to ask ourselves, what did we listen to? If I, as a parent, only listen to what's on the radio and have no musical discernment whatsoever, then what do I expect from my kids? If I don't show my kids the value of listening to good and uplifting music, whether it's classical or pop, if I don't show them the importance of ideas and thinking and worldviews, what are they going to do? So it begins with educating ourselves, with dedicating ourselves. Even if we don't homeschool, that's not for everybody. We need to be involved in the paideia, the nurturing and training of our students, but we need to do it not in a negative way, don't do this, but in a positive way. The best way to fight the phony values is to make the real virtues so good and true and beautiful, they will see right through the nonsense.
Wow. I've always thought that. I've always thought when people really see the truth, unless, like Romans says, they willingly suppress it, the truth just shines through the lies, and people go, no, that's the truth. That it's right there. So learn the truth, teach the truth, emulate the truth, be the truth, and ultimately you need to, in order to do that, you need to have the truth. And Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. And if you don't have Jesus Christ, you're not going to get there. You can get a lot of truth, but you need to have the truth.